As we continue through the captivating world of language in Word Power series brought to you by English Plus Podcast, we find ourselves at an intriguing intersection of language and culture. Today we unravel the allusion of the prodigal son, a phrase that permeated the fabric of our everyday language, carrying with it a story full of life lessons. This is your host Danny, and this is English Plus Podcast. The term prodigal son hails from the Bible, specifically the Gospel of Luke in the New Testament. This parable is a tale of a younger son who demands his share of his father's inheritance, leaves home, and squanders his wealth in wild living. However, when a severe famine strikes the land, he finds himself destitute and hungry. In his dire straits, the young man returns home seeking his father's forgiveness. Instead of chastising him, his father welcomes him back with open arms, stating that his son, who was lost, has now been found. From this narrative emerges the term prodigal son, often used to describe someone who returns after spending time in wild, reckless living. While the term prodigal son carries its roots in religious texts, its relevance extends far beyond. It has become a powerful symbol, an allusion in literature, pop culture, and everyday conversations, representing themes of repentance, forgiveness, and redemption. Let's look at this allusion in a real-world context. Picture a rebellious teenager growing weary of rules and restrictions who leaves his family home to experience life on his terms. He indulges in what he perceives as freedom, oblivious to the potential consequences. However, as reality sets in and hardships ensue, he realizes his folly and returns home wiser and humbler. In this scenario, the teenager embodies the prodigal son, his journey echoing the original biblical story. From a different perspective, consider a high-flying corporate executive who, in the pursuit of wealth and status, neglects his relationships and personal well-being. After years of chasing after the wind, he realizes the hollowness of his pursuits. He decides to leave the corporate rat race, choosing instead a life of simplicity and fulfillment. Here too, we see shades of the prodigal son, underscoring the narrative of going astray and ultimately returning to one's roots. The allusion of the prodigal son is not merely a cautionary tale, but also one of hope and redemption. It serves as a reminder that it's never too late to correct our course, to return home, figuratively or otherwise. And more importantly, it underscores the power of forgiveness, of giving ourselves and others a second chance. Consider the father in the prodigal son story. His unyielding love and forgiveness towards his wayward son serve as an enduring testament to the power of unconditional love. It's a lesson for all of us, to be understanding and forgiving, to give those who have lost their way a chance to find their path again. Moreover, the tale of the prodigal son also offers valuable insights about gratitude and humility. It makes us reflect on the importance of appreciating what we have and the wisdom in making thoughtful, informed decisions. In essence, the prodigal son is more than just an allusion from an ancient text. It's a reflection of the human condition, of our shared follies, and our shared capacity for redemption. In this narrative, we find fragments of our own stories and those around us. It transcends the boundaries of language and religion, finding resonance in various cultures and societies. The beauty of the English Plus Podcast's Word Power series lies in its exploration of such profound elements of language. We don't just learn new words or phrases, we delve into their origins, their meanings, their implications, and their roles in our lives. With the prodigal son, we've done just that. As we conclude our journey with this allusion today, let's carry with us the lessons it imparts. Let's remember that it's never too late to return, to change, to seek forgiveness, and to forgive. And as we go about our lives, let's remember to use our words like the prodigal son, not just in their literal sense, but in their richness and fullness, infusing our conversations with depth and nuance. So as we bid adieu to the prodigal son, We look forward to our next linguistic adventure in the Word Power series. Until then, let this allusion echo in your thoughts, resonate in your actions, and inspire your heart. Here's to exploring more such fascinating elements of language with the English Plus podcast. Stay tuned.